Matt, as 0-0 draws go, there was chances at both ends tonight.
It was. I'd like to think we had the majority of those chances. Bar a post, a spinning ball, goalkeeper's saves, a couple of blocks in there. We created the better chances, the cleaner chances in the game. But as always, against a team like Fleetwood who are going well, especially at home, you have to withstand every now and then a bit of pressure. I thought our keeper and our young back line stood up to it really well tonight. So hopefully we are moving in the right direction. We've been working so hard on our defensive units and our defensive mindset and our intent to keep the ball out of the net and not be leaky as a team. And I thought that was on show tonight.
Yeah, amongst the positives, the clean sheet, that's an obvious one. Another one.
That's massive though. I know people will look at Fleetwood away and the team towards the bottom. We've been so leaky as a team, and the way Connor Taylor played tonight coming back in the team, Elkin standing up to it, Flash, Hooley and the goalkeeper as well. I was so pleased. They were protected well and worked well in terms of the midfield and the attacking players in front of them, but that's where we've been short this season. Very rarely have we failed to score in a game, and very rarely have we not converted the chances we created tonight.
So why did you fail to score tonight then?
It wasn't our night in some respects. I can't ask much more in terms of when we've worked the goalkeeper. I think there's only one from Harvey where I think everyone believed he was going to take the shot on and he just turned that one down. So the rest of the time it was post, blocks, saves, near moments, and like I say, if the team's going to be short of anything, let it be short at the top end and the attacking end as opposed to the defensive end.
And was it a positive that it wasn't Chris Martin getting the chances, but the chances were spread throughout the team tonight? I mean, Anthony Evans very lively as an example.
I mean, he had probably the best chance certainly of the first half at 1v1. And he was able to play a little bit higher up the pitch because we were able to get Sam and Camille deeper. So they were able to build us up the pitch, and that allowed Anthony to be in that next layer, and sometimes that next layer works the spacing behind the opposition back free as it was tonight. So look, we'll all be a little bit tinged with disappointment that we've not won the game, because certainly when I watch it back I'll be seeing those chances and think what if and the maybes and the buts. But in terms, like I said previously, don't understate where we've been this season in terms of not keeping clean sheets, and we look like a team who wanted to defend our goal tonight.
Yeah, and a windy night, probably hear it on my microphone. And how much credit do the players deserve for the energy, I think, tonight?
Both teams giving it absolutely everything. I don't think there weren't many people here, but they weren't shortchanged in terms of the effort. Skill is always difficult, especially on a pitch like that, and then the circumstances which always are when you come here. But I'm really like I say, I'm really pleased. I want to get that message across because people will look at that scoreline, but in terms of where I've seen this team and the first 20 minutes of a lot of away games, and our fans will be the same. I think they'll understand that it's real progress, and I said Saturday, even after the 3-0 defeat, that the future of that back line was there for everyone to see. Goalkeeper, centre halves, full backs included.
I mean, Norwich cup ties a long time ago. That's Grant's first appearance. How nice to get him back on the pitch tonight.
Really nice. And look, no pressure on him from now until the end of the season. We'll be using him in fits and spurts as a bit of an impact player. There's still a huge risk, I'm afraid, in relation to that injury reoccurring. That's the nature of that injury and the severity of it. So great to see him back on the pitch and affecting it, and just his dynamic nature. But he was only able to do that because Sam had given him a platform. Camille giving him a platform. Let's be honest, that's the first time I've been able to look after Camille since he's been at the club. And that's only for having Grant Ward back and available. Hopefully we'll have Brandon available going into the weekend, and all of a sudden we've got a different dynamic to that midfield.
How do you manage Grant's injury, if that makes sense then? Is time a healer?
Yeah, it's $1 million question. Just in terms of his load throughout the week, but when he plays and goes hard in games, he does more than anyone else in terms of how fast he runs and how hard he runs. So we've got to match that to a certain extent in the week, but not then put him at that fatigue level. We've got to remember that the injury he picked up against Norwich, we'd rested him the game before at Wycombe, so it's so difficult to predict what's the best plan for him. Truth of the matter is no one really knows, but it's just great to have him back.
And how do you manage the squad now? You'll have a long journey back and then up to Lincoln, I think, beats in Cambridge tonight.
We'll get back in the early hours of the morning. Fans as well, credit to the fans, they're excellent tonight. So hopefully everyone has a safe journey back, well-earned rest in the next couple of days. We won't do much training until the weekend, and we can't give them too much information, but any information has just got to keep on building on our intent of the team tonight.